Welcome back to the second live stream of the night. Had a few minor technical issues just on the outlap. Here at Suzuka from the start of qualifying. Trying to put my glove back on after getting the stream up and running. My Twitter decided to fail as I was doing some stuff and I was like, oh god. There we go. A bit of a rush to get everything up and running. Here we go. This step is not a qualifying lap, and that's time wasted like a moron. Okay. The time is of the essence in this track. You've got to be quick, otherwise you lose laps. Come on. So yeah, a bit of a few technical issues before the stream started. My Twitter decided to unlink itself from the Streamlabs software, so let's just get back on it. So the first race tonight was a bit sketchy, shall we say. Very rusty driving. I've had a bit of a practice for the last 20-30 minutes just to get up to speed with how I want to be, and it felt a bit better, more consistent pace. So it's just a case of translating that into race pace and qualifying pace. I was getting this first corner really wrong. I'm trying to do too much in the corner with the car. I don't need to do as much as I'm doing. I was a bit scrappy. I've been finding a little more speed in the S's here, trusting the car to hold its line a bit better. Too many steering corrections in that corner. Yeah, on the gas, coming up to the Degners. So I've got a bit more trust in a couple of different areas I didn't have before. I trust myself to wallop that curb there. Wallop this curb. Not better. Bit too deep into the hairpin there, but I'm going to drive out though. That's good. Faster drive out than normal. I'll be trying to be more aggressive into first part of spoon as well. Something I can be. Just go it on a wide out there. That's better. That's good. Have a look at the pace is. It's not the fastest so far. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know why, but you know what it is, but don't go into 6 because that's the worst thing you can do in that corner. When you start carrying too much speed through the into chicane or into that 130R. So what's that? 159 flat, not bad.
P4, you've just done a 159.10. Fastest lap for Ghana, 157.49.
Ghana? Didn't know there was a country in this race. Ghana English way as well. I felt a lot quicker through yesterday, but I was a lot slower, which was surprising. Trust the corner, trust the curb, good. And that's quite deep into this. Hug the corner on the curve. Just when you want to hook it into there's like a drain kind of thing on the inside of that corner. You just want to hook it up into that, let the corner just take the car around. Momentum. What the hell, man? I lost a second in that section. Okay, I can live with that. Not as quick a lap. This one felt quicker though.
It's the end of the session. P6.
P6. Yeah, okay, we can live with that. It was a much better qualifying session for myself. Before we get into the race, so it feels a bit better, a bit more stable. It's just, I think I was just trying to do too much in the first section. I was just losing the back end and sliding it round. So we're starting 6th place on the grid. I'm pretty happy with that. I can cope with it. He says. A little bit of time to sort my phone out so I can see what's going on the stream. Let me notify myself, of course. Step up so I can see what's going on. There we go. So welcome to the stream if you are joining in. This is the BMW 12.0 Championship on iRacing. It's a championship I've been doing now for this is the 9th week, and mixed results, different depending on the track. Some tracks have been quick, some tracks have been ridiculously slow, like the last one at Frankfurt. This one was quick at the beginning of the week, but I'm just struggling to get my pace back, but it's getting there. It's mainly I haven't been racing this week.
The air temp is 25 Celsius. The track temp is 57 Celsius.
So yeah, it's just being consistent. That's what I'm looking for. Consistency and safety. So let's get the racing or the pace start underway. It's a rolling start as always. Oh, come on, man. I forgot how slow these pace starts are. Suzuka was obviously a long lap, so it's not the whole lap like it was at Zandvoort, which was ridiculously long for what it was. Just attempt to get some heat in the tyres. Obviously, we've been a short lap, you don't get a lot of time to get a lot going on. And they all made a jump for it nice and quick. Orange car didn't get a good start.
Green, green, green.
It's not a track you can just go bombing up the inside on every corner. It's a patient track. It will reward you for being cool and calm and patient. Mix of lines through those corners.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
Well, we have a guy over there like bombing his surname. I'm even bombing down the inside. Pulling away from the guys behind us. It's front 6, decent pace off the grid there. So what you want to see. Well, pay attention to the screen, not to the chats. Oi oi, Johnny Naylor, how's it going, big man? Got some argy-bargy going on in front. Let's get off the gas. Hold your line.
Clear right.
Oh, those boys were going at it.
Okay, Kev, 10 minutes to go.
Couple of places made up there. I'll take that one.
Keep banging out them lap times. P4.
Come on, D, gotta give me room, man.
Wah.
Right side.
Where's my last off track?
Still there. Clear right.
Oh, oh shit.
Left. Clear left.
I
Clear
didn't expect him to do that.
Clear left.
Looks like he got around me and slammed on the brakes. No chance to get out of that. Stefan, that wasn't the smartest move to make. A slider.
The gap in front is now 0.5.
Yeah, Stefan's gone. Hey, hold on, you overtook me and slammed on the brakes. There's no chance of me getting out of that in a hurry. So you get any damage there, I can live with that.
Defend your position.
Second part of spoon. Let's get him going down the straight. Get in the slipstream, hold it up. Give me all flash of the lights. Takes a brave or a madman to do this in 130R. Let's ease out of it. I'm not a madman most of the time. The 130R is not an overtaking spot unless you've got significantly high levels of speed going on. 5th place.
P6.
Right. Oh, 6th place. Let's say, what? Do all of those switchback of corners. And this is why Suzuka will never be an amazing track, or they'll eat you alive. Work up a sweat through there as well. Oh. Thanks a lot, moron. Thank you very much, whoever that was in 7th place who took me out. Thank you very much. Use your brakes, you prick.
Yellow flag.
Well, that's ruined that race. Don't think I've got any damage, surprisingly. That's just ruined my race because someone just... I think 7th place, I think that was Kai Feltzman. I probably will be protesting that, by the way, mate. That was pretty poor. Thanks, Johnny. That's the nature of the game, unfortunately. You get some pricks who just can't drive it.
The gap to Schultz behind is now 2.9. Okay, Kev, halfway home, fuel's good.
Who's lock up there? Fuck off, I was out and off track.
We've been warned about track limits.
Okay. Head down, get on with it. 2.5 seconds to the guy behind me.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Yay, 5 minutes. Oh god. I'm just steer central. can't actually see that emoji, Johnny, I'm afraid. It's a bit out of my eyesight. Freaking sweating. Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, dude.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
On your left. Clear left.
Yeah. I thought I'd go and pit, but that failed.
Shit, that looked painful. Ouch.
Oh well. Fail.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I might even get disqualified for this.
Box in 330 metres.
Yep.
2 litres left. We're running on
Fuck the
fuel
race. Bag of shit, taken out with a fucking 30 on. Fuck's sake.
Okay, Kev. The next car is Cameron.
You know what? Can't reverse down the pit lane. And we'll disqualify for that. That battered, sorry old car that was. Yeah. Oh well. That happens eventually, occasionally. Just not a good couple of races tonight. That guy there, Kai Phelps, qualifying, 2-minute qualifying, and he tries to drive like that in the fucking corner. Prick. I suppose you're not working tonight, Johnny. See about you watching on the job. You are not being scored. Whatever that means. Yeah.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Just tune in with the leader, see what happens. There he is. Are you bowling, are you? 279, 188. Sounds like my bowling last night. And two teen, 2 flat, and then a 150. Get in. Not a good effort. What the fuck is my camera fucking tiny up there? Just noticed that. Let's sort you out. Little tiny camera. Can you go? Transform. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Sandbagger. Well, it is a handicap league. What you got? A 230, 240 average at the moment? I wouldn't surprise me if you did. That way, there you go, and go, whee! Look at that, big size Kev. Yes, fill the frame, boy. Oh dear, I was whiffing bowling like tonight. Anything decent? $2.35 average. Well, handicap. You actually got handicap, or is you scratch? Where they work that one out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, all season? Bit harsh. He's got an excuse now though. You know, we can use the excuse that the child keeps him up all night and he doesn't get any sleep. That's the excuse he knows. Well, no, it's not true, but you know, his babies actually sleep. When they get to a toddler and they don't sleep. What the hell did you just say me? I don't really want to know you, Bomboy. That's a reference to someone else on Facebook. Bing. Right, let's get out this string because I think the race is finished, I think. Because that was a disaster. Because of someone punting me off. Basically. They're not finished yet.
That's a new fastest lap for Cameron, 158.14.
Last race over now. Okay. So, go. Oh, you prick! Fuck off! Half past 9, mate. No, half past 10.
Just 2 minutes left.
So
2 minutes.
10:30 is when I'm going to attempt to have a decent race tonight. I'm going to stay online because I want to do some practice and drive like a tit on practice, basically. So yeah, 30 minutes is the next race, but we'll be streaming straight through to the half past the hour. There's something funky in the background.
2 litres
Hey
remaining.
Siri. Turn whichever one's on.
I'm here.
Turn RGB on.
Okay, Kev, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Not gonna work that now, Alex.
That's done.
There we go.
Full seat down successful.
Good old Siri. Right, let's quit out of that one there. Quit. So iRacing going into that was plummeting, safety rating was plummeting. I wouldn't be surprised if my safety rating now is below 3 after being at almost 3.4 because that's a life as we know it. Turn on display and then game. Here we go. See what we're doing. So I'm not looking at nothing. Profile. Look at the stats. 3.06. I didn't lose too much. Too long. I want to see more now. I will do some practice, John Boy. So we'll do some practice. So you might see some cars on track in a minute, just to keep you happy. I'm going to wait for the next one to open up, which is not there yet. That'll be open probably in the next few minutes. I mean, I could do another game in the meantime, which I can't be arsed loading one up though. Bum, 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 bum. Has Bowman got another game? You finished bowling now, or is it still got another game? No, you said twat. You said 27918. But you finished the last game now, haven't you? John Boy, you're going to have to come up to this way soon, mate. You need a visit up to Nottingham one day. Spare bed, that thing there. Bring the bird if you want. Get yourself up here. There we go. Let's get registered. Excuse me. to get into a practice session. I will be determined to finish at least in top 10 one evening of this race. Okay. Ouch. Is that my connection of signals on the wall there, John Boy? Just getting there. Fill the whole wall eventually. Excuse me. Practice. This is all it's going to be for the next 20 odd minutes. Practice, practice, practice. Let's put gloves on. Engine on. Don't forget to ignite the engines. Fuck's he going?
His exit's clear.
Left braking now. Not really too fast around that. Felipe Orlando, his name rings a bell.
Car left, clear left.
Thank you, spotter. We'll be testing the limits of this track in this practice session, just as there's obviously a reason they tried to put me off a diagonal. Could probably say, oh, you can go faster on that corner, but in the last race, but I can't see it happening. I think it was just a tip. Don't go into 6th gear on that straight out. Deep.
New fastest lap for Calvo, 155.88.
It's half a second that first corner. I didn't even feel it was going much slower.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Now you can't take that corner any faster. That was just he's done exactly the same as me. It's about fun and limits in practice, which is good. Oh my god. That was squeaky bum time. So Degner is a 4th gear braking corner. Which is Degner 1 anyway. Just because that's a flat out corner. Got lock up there. Front. I will be trying to go this flat out. Because why not now? Good thing about this practice lobbies is you get some fabulously fast guys.
This lap for Calvo, 155.76.
No one's really
Position.
breaking the bank though, they're 150 odds.
The guy ahead has just done a 201.04.
What's up on the brakes? I like this corner because it actually slows down and gets you further better around the apex. No. Oh, hold on, no. Oh shit.
Sector 1 is 1.2, off the pace.
No. Bollocks.
Line these track limits, please, Kev.
Is this any prep? These cars have got no ABS or no traction control, so it is just you and the car. Well, I don't know if it's got traction control built into it, but it's not very strong. A lot of slip on the rear. You spin me right round, baby, right round. No one's there for another 30 seconds, that's good. Oh, good. Not ready, cars. Not ready, cars. Thinking practice, it's always about finding the limits. I had that 158 there during the week. I must have been absolutely mental. Computer thinks I can do a 157.3. Yeah, okay. In my dreams. How was that off track? Come on. Yeah, okay. Nice try.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
This is only practice, so I'm not too bothered about penalties.
D12.
E12 with 2 minutes 13.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Ooh. Shaky, shaky. Maybe under the braking there. If you just tune in to watch the stream, it is just practice session at Suzuka before the race starts at 10:30. Race 3 of the evening. And what is proving to be a frustrating evening
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
so far. First race I did was just plain crap because I was all over the place, rusty. Second race punted off at Degnan 1 by a guy who wanted to take it in 5th gear, I imagine. you just can't do as I tried. Okay, nice room, nice run.
P10, that's your best lap in the session. That puts you 4.4 seconds off the leader's pace. Sectors 2 and 3 are 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
I'm missing
The
the
lap time was at 2:00.2 seconds.
so much time. Oh, fucking hell. He didn't break down, didn't he? That's the to back out of that quite a lot where he was because he was on the racing line and going a bit slowly. 154.6. Where do they pull these laps from? I do not know.
You need to watch the track limits.
Okay, here we go.
B13.
Okay. Just slid it a bit wide there.
You need to watch these track limits.
Good pace though. Fuck's sake. Let me just lock up the rear wheels. My foot is aching. Etienne, I'm right ahead of you. Go right, go right, go right.
Fastest lap for Orlandi, 154.52.
Creamed it.
V14.
Keep the pace and just hammer it through. No. Fucking hell.
Now delete this lap, you've cut the track.
Yep, just sliding it. Sorry. 17, okay. I ain't doing on board with one of these guys soon. I had good pace at the beginning of the week. For some reason I'm just not able to replicate it at the moment. Not consistent enough, that's what I'm doing. Bien, bien. No. Too soon there.
You'll need to give back the time gained.
Give back the time game, yeah, right.
13th place.
Let's slow into the first section of Spoon there. Oh, big spin out there. Man, that must have been mental in that last chicane. My fast lap, but that's a good out there. It's the best one today. It's a bit more, but
That's your fastest lap today. That puts you 4.1 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace. That lap was a 158.62. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
there's some nice speed through that hairpin there.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
Didn't carry the speed right through the double apex there. Wasn't far off, but I need to carry that speed a bit better through there. No. Knew it as soon as I turned in there.
Alright Kev, you need to watch the track limits. You need to slow down and give back some time.
We've got 7 to 8 minutes before the next session starts.
E11.
Slide. Oh, save it. I've been out there
Behind
for
is
a
just
while.
done at 159.00.
Scrubbing my tyres up a bit. It's a hard track on tyres, a Suzuka. Because it's long corners, it's fast corners, there's a lot of sideways motion.
Sector 1 is 2.9 off the pace.
Oh, wheel spin. I'm losing a little bit of grip on the rear. I'm locking up, but it's just a little bit slidey. And through the fast stuff. Okay, so it's off track there.
Don't validate this lap and track limits.
I think it's patience through that corner. Let the speed just scrub off as you turn, but try not to too much. It's off track. Yeah, you have to. Okay. Let's go big. We've got a few minutes to end of the session.
E12.
Right. Yeah, I think that's just a lack of grip through the wheels there.
Okay Kev, we need to watch these track limits.
Fastest ever time through that section. 0.3. It is just getting the digners right. A bit late on the brakes there. Curve on the way past there. Screwed off a bit of speed. Too many corrections there on the wheel. Oh, that's bad. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I took my eyes off the steering wheel off the screen for literally half a second, or split second. I thought, well, as soon as I did that, you just can't move that. Oh, shit. Give yourself a bit of break for a second. This week on iRacing, people who watch sim racing, all that nonsense, we've got the 12 hours of Daytona, 12 hours of Bathurst coming up, which is one of the big iRacing events of the year. I am definitely not racing that because I have no way I've got 12 hours to spare in my day, or in my life, so I won't be doing that. But tune into obviously many people's streams and all that kind of nonsense. Let's do that on the race 3. What have we got? We've got 2 minutes. Race 3 in 5 minutes. Welcome to the one person watching, and I've shared my stream and give myself a notification. Good man, Mr. Alet. Self-notify yourself. Excuse me. Oh, my throat is killing me. Look, I've got no drink left. Excellent. Oh dear. The events. No events available. Chat. No chat available. I do need to sort out chat and YouTube and all that nonsense. To see what's going on. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was killing me. So yeah, tough evening tonight on the old racing side of things. I want to be racing a bit better. But it transpired it's not really working out that way. You know, first race I've taken out. Sorry, first race I was crap at. Full stop, hands up to that, crap. Second race, punted off at one of the first taken by a guy who wants to take it in 5th gear. Which you can't take it in 5th gear in these cars. And obviously punted me straight off. I think he was getting frustrated because I wasn't going to let him by. We were racing for position. He may have been quicker than me, but you know, you don't overtake at that particular point on track. It was not an overtaking spot. It's too quick, it's too narrow, and you're going to have accidents. He had an accident and he hit me. You know, protest it. I might do. I'm not too fussed if I don't protest, you know, at the end of the day, but. So yeah, that's the story of an evening. I kind of went from crazy to nowhere. The session is about to begin for race 3 in Suzuka. So here's where we have an intro. Let's put an intro on. and good evening. For those who've been watching the stream, welcome back. For people just logging on to the stream or watching on YouTube, this is race 3 on a Friday night of the BMW 12.0 Championship on iRacing. I'm with Jasa Racing. It's just an average sim racer to you, me and everyone else, because that is pretty much all I am. So we're good to go. We are here at Suzuka in the excuse me, here at Suzuka, which is one of the pinnacle of tracks in the world for speed, skill, look, all of the above, but it's class, it's not a classic. It's not been a prosperous evening for me this evening on this track. I've had a few incidences, too many. So hopefully this third race will be the third time looking and get some points on the board, safety rating and the I rating. We have qualified coming up in about 10 seconds to start, so I want to get out nice and early, get some laps on the board at some decent, respectable times, and we should be alright. Safe strength of field for this race is 1k. It's dropped a little bit from the last few races, probably because I've had a couple of bad races, so it probably might have just dumped me in a lower group. Fear not, my job is to get myself back up into higher groups. No one I'm familiar with. I think Tobias Winkling I might have raced before, but generally speaking I don't know anyone in this lobby. So fingers crossed we have some good lapping, some good racing, and yeah, wish me luck. Let's get injured on. Foot ache as well, my ankle was killing me for some reason this evening. It wasn't hurting when I started, probably because I've done it too much this week. Strengthen it up again.
All clear, push now. Okay,
usual.
we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
There's an out lap just to get tyres warm and all that necessary nonsense. We've really been working on this first corner in practice, because this is a corner that you can lose a lot on. Well, this is pretty much saw it, to be honest. Because you can't overtake anyone in this section, but you can certainly lose a lot of time and momentum. Long left hand. I can't remember, is it the Mobile corner or something like that? Dunlop. So Degner 1, Degner 2. Degner 1 was where I was punted off in race 2. Someone decided to use me as his brake, which is always straight on gears into gear 1 for the hairpin. Again, I don't know many. I know a few of the core names here at Suzuka, but I don't know all of them. Flat out through this section here is a long sweeping right hander into spoon curve. This is finally working out requires a lot of patience, and that is not patience, but this is just a warm lap, so I'm not too fussed. We can redo a clean race here. Into 130R, one of the most famous corners in the world. Flat out if you're feeling brave. Don't know if these cars can tell about. I've been trying, but I haven't been able to find the optimum line for flat out speed. 3 gears. Just start finish straight to start the first of our qualifying flying laps. No one's into a lap on the board yet. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, that's ruined the first lap. That's just getting greedy. Basically. Sweep it around spoon again. Cool. Okay, let's get the next lap on the board. Coming up soon after 1:30 on the chicane. There's a temptation to go into 6. Back down for the gears. Sweep it round this corner. Start flying lap number 2. A little bit quick through that section there, which is not all. When I say quick, not in a good way. Don't get on the gas too soon, that's good. Ah, fucking hell.
Mind these track limits.
That's just annoying. Fuck's sake. You know, you just don't. Too greedy. Got greedy. Starting down in the back. Thomas Schultz. That's race. Accidentally took him out of spinning a spoon. That's just frustrating. Just should have just eased off a little bit, but good momentum going through there. See the time, the split dropping down. The delta, as they called it in the real world. But yeah, there's some good times going, I have to say. So, good times. Crap. Bugger. Good safety rating in this field. That says hopefully racing got the bottom leader. Questionable guy. He's quick, hot lap, probably amazingly well, but can he race? That is the question. You can't race. You're feeling pressure, but originally, when you're half a second quicker than everyone else, do you need to race and just drive on like it's a hot lap? Oh, so not about that. A good pace going to that corner. Then. Good pace at that first part. Thought I do it. Oh, good river. Let's I think get greedy, take too much, try to bite off more market tune on that one. It's really frustrating. Right. Skip the laps. Clicking on the top left there. So we're waiting for the next race to start. Talking through what we guys. We've got race lap apps in the bottom right here, which is a free app from a guy. His name is Istvan Fodor. He's a guy, I don't know where he's from, but he's created this free app. Normally you have to pay for iRacing overlays. He's created a free one which is very good, very not CPU intensive at all. So we've got 2 overlays running on the screen that you see, which is running directly from the Streamlabs. So I'm not actually on the game screen as I look at it, because I have these off on my portrait monitor off to the right hand side. Something happened on the screen. Oh, it's gone. Off to the right hand side here. So what I can see what's going on. So it's taping, so you can see there. Obviously, you can see the 2 ugly ones on the left hand side there, which are me and me. Basically, I've got my main streaming camera here, which is at my DSLR. You can see that circle. But you can't actually see that circle. That's wrong way. Because my mouse is on my screen. You flipping moron. Anyways. So the top side view one camera there, you can see my DSLR next to the monitor. That's obviously what you can see when I address it directly, that one there. And then the one I'm using off to the right is actually an old GoPro S camera. So you can just do the big overlay. Probably always did that because the mouse is on the screen, which is there. You can see it, but you can't see it as you do it. You can see what's here behind the screen. Yeah, needs to know that one better. So that's pretty much all these things we have got below them, so right, that starts getting rid of that, I don't know. But the grid is open, so let's get on to the grid, get the engine started. Got a minute till start engine go. So yeah, obviously off to the right, on the bottom camera as you look at it, got the mic, which is a cheapo mic from Argos. And then I've got my button box, which was kindly donated sim racing from you. Yes, an English guy who creates build button boxes. So this is a test product. Worked out quite well for me so far. So there's obviously functions and engine start things like that, which you can map so much to your wheel, but you can't map everything. So it gives me something that's a long, easy press. You go bang bang bang, traction control, just if it's got traction control, ABS and all that nonsense. So yeah, a lot of flexibility there. And the wheel I'm using is my G920, which is technically an entry level wheel, which is all I need at the moment. Yeah, so quite happy with how that works out. So pretty happy. But it's been heavily modified. I've got an NBH studio, which is a guy on Etsy who I found on Reddit who creates 3D printed wheels. So I took the old one off, which is the one on the wall here, and stick it on there.
12 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. The track temp is 27 Celsius.
Break the gearbox for a start.
We need to follow car number 6.
Do we? Do we really? That's a shame. We're almost on 15 flipping out. That is literally the back.
Catch up to car number 6.
There we go. So, no one's watching at the moment. Oh well. But race out start for people watching and catch up. Just gotta go to stay for a rear. And we'll be looking at.
Get ready.
On the rear, go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Race start. I might just potter around towards the back and to see how we do. Or whatever carney. I've not actually seen many cars. Oh, good save, mate. Good save. Thought he was gonna come out into traffic there and oh, 2 cars off.
Yellow flag.
3Bs. That's the way we like it. A couple of freebies on the start there, which I'm quite happy with. Mr. Couts.
The gap ahead is now.
Left the big door open and I was obviously late on the brakes, which is promising because I'm not normally late on the brakes than most people, I'm normally a bit earlier. Oh, slide, I'll take that. Car actually went sideways and sits over there, which was
So you guys need
looking.
to stay in the middle of the track.
Curb is vicious.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. P11.
11th place, I'll take that and run. A bit late on the apex there. You just go up a little more speed than you need to on the exit, you just gotta hold. Oh, we got cars going on here. Oh my god, what was that? Huge crash. Fatality. So that looked pretty violent. The death. So that's racecraft. People just don't understand racecraft sometimes, I think. Let's just back out. Don't just go steaming on in. That's how that happens. And then they go, oh, there's a car in front, and panic. You go, right, let's just ease off. See what's going on. Yeah, just like slam on your anchors. Just take your foot off the accelerator and see what happens. Excuse me. Leclerc's not a bad driver actually in terms of his pace, so
The gap in front has increased. It's
Yeah.
now about 2.4. P9. That
P9.
one, 2 minutes.
oh god.
Left side, clear left.
At least see that's what I need. He had the presence of mind to go, okay, I made a mistake, I'm not gonna
Come on, Kev.
go
Stuff.
crazy. Sometimes I get really sharp as well, I don't need to get that sharp. Oh, okay.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.6.
I'm not gonna fight with this guy too much, I don't think. I don't think I want to. Nice momentum around that, was good. Mr. Winkler is next.
Halfway home. Fuel's good. P8. Sector 1 is 7.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
Oh god.
The gap to Winkler ahead is now 0.40. Alright Kev, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Left side, clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side.
Oh,
Clear left.
prick.
Clear left. Clear left.
He couldn't hold it, could he? Just couldn't hold his line.
That's disappointing, but shit happens, keep pushing.
See, they panic, can't they? Just panic. That's buggered up my safety rating attempt to build back up again. sake.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
On your right, clear right.
Okay, let's get back on it. Wasn't the best couple of laps, that wasn't for me.
The gap in front is now 1.1.
I'll get this guy. Oh my god. He says,
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy.
come
Please
on,
go.
Kev, keep it simple. Almost 10-minute stage. Probably another 2 laps. So it's always going to be my eternal problem. People who try and hot lap. Wait, it's this gear, but what am I doing that for, no moron?
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Well, I'm in the top 10. We're catching up when he's gone off here. I think, I'm not sure actually. Going wide.
Well done.
Thanks, Lucas. Get foot down. He didn't have to let me by, but he did. Sensible driving. Knew he'd made a mistake, or was about to make a mistake. Knows I'm having a quicker drive in him as well, which I have been. Actually, ironically, his fast lap was actually faster than mine. Patience, 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 patience. Go.
Wow, thank you, 13. Sorry, 16. No, 13.
I don't know who's 13 is. There's the white flag lap. It's not been a bad race, this one. This is a better way to end the race evening. So far. iRacing points on the board.
Fastest
Come on, 16, really?
Wasn't my fault, dude. Wasn't my fault.
Aber deine Fresse!
Why you turn right, man? I was there.
Dude, I'm in front of you, and I'm not coming down at all. I have a line, and you're sitting there going below track once again. You already rode me off the first hairpin.
Pay attention, Kev. Stop looking away. Ooh. A little bit frisky on the rear there, Kev. So you're gonna take it easy at the moment, just play a safe game. I mean, it's,
Really, dude? That wasn't your fault either.
it's not having fun, Bill.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Sure you are. Thanks for the 4 points. That is neat.
Keep it within the track limits.
it's another off-track excursion. Like that. I think I'm going to improve my safety rate, but I think I'll probably keep it at level pegging.
That's a new fastest lap for Harris, 158.22.
Defensive lines, just to make sure it doesn't try
You're
and...
dirty, Julio.
I'll take a 7th place from that. Solid
7th
results.
Okay, we're done.
Thanks for the wait there, Luca. Thanks for that honesty on that last first call on you a couple of laps ago. Cheers, mate. Oh dear, so that was eventful. Solid. A couple of mistakes off track. One guy spun and hit me. Thank you, Mr. Tobias Winkler. So yeah. Fun race. Determined to get a result out of tonight, and I'll take a 7th place from that. A couple of positive iRacing points. I don't know if my safety rating will improve. I don't think it will. I think I might stay the same. Will drop by 1 or 2. But at the end of the day, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I was solid. Good, had a good consistent pace.
E15, that's
Which
the
I think is the most
end of
important
the
thing.
race.
It's consistency. I mean, Luca had a fast lap at me. We were pretty level, pretty tied. A lot of guys were quicker than me, but it's consistency. That's the aim of the game. If you're not consistent, you don't get anywhere. You're erratic. This is the thing. I think it's racecraft. People don't have good racecraft, and they've got to. You've got to learn it. You've got to be patient. You know, foot down, accelerate hard, and hope you're fast. But that's not always the case. It's more than just having a good right foot and good braking when there's no one else on the track. So I want to sign off now for the evening. It's 11 o'clock on a Friday night here in the UK, England, wherever you want to call us now. It's just fair nation to ours. You know, thanks for watching. It's this stream's been a good hour long, hour and a half. A bit longer than I expected to do because we had a break in between. But 2 races, and practice in the middle, so it's been pretty eventful. And happy with where that's come out with. But finally, 3rd time was a charm. After a crap first race, 2nd race was just people being pricks. And the 3rd race, not bad. Yep, so thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon, whether or not it's tomorrow night or Sunday night. One of those two, probably be Sunday, give it a break. Who knows what will happen tomorrow night. And I'll see you all on the other side. Ta-ra!